I just got off the phone with a client who has sold the first novel in what is likely going to be a series. And she just finished the revisions. And literally the same day, her agent is saying she wants ideas for the rest of the series or books that could be offshoots of it. Other characters might have their own stories. And this writer was freaking out a little bit, like, I'm not ready to deal with a whole other novel. Not today. I just finished, I need a minute. And she said, but I do think I might write some short stories. And so we were brainstorming how to think about other books and other characters that could be stories and use short stories to think about those things. So she brainstormed, I believe it was 3 or 4 short stories that would be moments from the first novel that were not covered, they were alluded to, and these are moments from the past in characters' lives, and in one case possible future thing. And the short stories are going to be a way to kind of noodle around what might be the next book or what the possible books are. And this is just such a great idea because it's a way to think about the story and the characters and expanding that world without really having to develop a whole book or a whole plot line for all the other things or figure out what's going to make a book. The short story is going to tell her. It's going to tell her, do I enjoy being in this world with this character? Does this feel fun and does it make sense and does it align? And if it doesn't, then it's a standalone short story or a thing she can give away or use on her website or in a contest or to attract readers. There's so many things you can do with that short story, but it's a great way to immerse yourself in a low commitment, low stakes way in those different ideas. And I thought it was just a really fun plan. She had set aside about 6 weeks to do this work, to noodle with these ideas, and before she's going to give this material to her agent and make that decision. And I just thought it was a neat practice to share for when you finish a novel and maybe you're not quite done with that world, but you're not ready to totally move on to whatever the next world is going to be. And thought I would share that with you in case it is useful for your clients.